Number 18 outside Vicarage Road, finished Watford 1, Chelsea 2, Shane. Tough one to take. I thought at times we had them on the back foot, but Hazard's quality showed, didn't it, in the first half, second half, 2 bits of brilliant skill by him, and we come away empty-handed.
2 massive mistakes, I think, and Hazard gets his goals. Deulofeu, I think, gave it away. Was it Deulofeu gave it away for their first goal?
Yeah,
for the first goal, yeah, gave it away. Sloppy, you can't be doing that. Hazard with his quality on his 100th goal, back to get his 100th goal, he was always going to bury that, wasn't he? I think, look, let's just go back to the first half. I thought really quite dead first half, I thought. Chelsea obviously taking the lead. We looked okay. Chelsea had more of the possession. They were putting us under a lot of pressure and all that. But they went 1-0 up. Our heads dropped slightly. But that's a cracking goal by Pereira. For a corner. Honestly, the people around me had gone off for half time or whatever. Stupid, never do that.
Similar to Bryce in that one.
Yeah, it was. Ball came in, Pereira, cracking connection with the ball, fires it in. It's 1-1, and I think it's all right. Okay, we set this up really well for the second half. Very similar to the game at Stamford Bridge last season, where we got that late equaliser, but we missed the boat in getting back into the game. We missed the boat, and you could tell the atmosphere. I thought the atmosphere dropped off massively second half. I thought it was that early period where we were on the front foot, we were moving the ball really well. Robin came to join me in the second half. Deeney came right up in front of us and roared in our faces pretty much. Shrek stuff. Right. But the reason why he did that, adrenaline aside, the atmosphere was terrible. Troy was like, where the are you guys? We weren't. I didn't think personally, I didn't think the atmosphere was good enough today. I thought Chelsea on Boxing Day, this place should be buzzing, and it was buzzing for maybe 5-10 minutes into that second half. Troy has missed a massive chance in that second half, and he needs to get that on target.
We could say the same, Shane, in the first half. I mean, Deulofeu had 2 glorious opportunities.
Yeah, he did, but obviously where I sit, I don't see that as clearly. Deeney makes the great movement by Deeney. Flicks that in, he needs to get it on target. He has to. It is a problem for us now because he's a striker. He needs to be scoring goals. Apart from a penalty, he just doesn't look like scoring with me for Troy. I mean, he really doesn't.
I think one thing I'd say about Troy, Shane, is he won a lot of flick-ons today, and Deulofeu wasn't there.
No, of course, no. Listen, I should be very fair to him. He did win a lot of flick-ons. He did very well with the ball. On and off the ball, I thought his work rate was fantastic. But it needs to just be finishing that kind of stuff off, really. I thought we should have had a penalty as well. Louise, shocking, he's robbed him. He has robbed him. Right? If you're running off here now, he has his hand right there. He takes him out. He properly takes him out. Shocking decision. Lino would never give that, would he? Because it's Chelsea, and he's never ever going to give that decision. That should have been a penalty. Ultimately, though, we ran out. We ran out of ideas. We ran out of options. Chelsea saw it out professionally. I think from their perspective, today was a massive win for them. They lost on Saturday. You could tell they were nervous. Every time we broke forward the Chelsea fans, you could tell there's a few groans coming from their fans. We put them under the pressure. We just didn't have the killer instinct. Sometimes we just lacked that final ball. We lacked that clinical pass. I thought for the record today, Sema really struggled out there. I said it. I thought he played well against West Ham. I did say in my preview though, up against the more physical side, he will struggle, and he did today. He just wasn't on it. Every time they switched the ball out to the left-hand side, closing them down, he's just not doing that. He's just not providing enough support for me. Might be a bit harsh on him, but ultimately I just didn't think he was good enough. Keenan was all right. Today I thought when he came on, nice flicks, nice touches.
Thought it was the right change from Harry, Shane?
I don't know. I think what really killed us tactics-wise was Cabasele going off early, because that's one sub that was almost not wasted but had to be made. If Cabasele carried on, maybe we would have pushed on a little bit more up top. I personally would have bought an Arsenal success earlier, maybe just really go for it, because Chelsea didn't really create very much apart from their second goal, really. I will make one final thing I want to say. Ben Foster, I thought was reckless for going off for that penalty, but for coming up for that corner at the very end there, almost getting it. You could tell the minute the ball cleared, it was coming into me. He wanted that, didn't he? He wanted that, and you know what? On another day, maybe he flicks that in. Maybe someone gets a little nick on it. But
we go again against Newcastle.
We did go against Newcastle, and ultimately now we didn't get the result today. We need to win that. It's a home banker, 3-pointer at the Vic. Disappointing today, but I'm confident we can get a result against Newcastle. We need to be confident, and yeah, we go again.
Shane. Thanks for coming along, pal.